morning. Heck of a windstorm last night. Wind and rain. But rocks held up. We were fine. We have 20 miles to the Monarch Pass. I don't think I want to do 20 miles today. So I'm going to try to knock out a portion of that and then hike into the pass first thing in the morning and then go down to the butterfly house. That's the plan as for now. Must be something about that field, because last night when I came down, those deer running through the field. This morning we woke up and there's a whole herd of elk up there in the field. Now there's 2 more deer back there in that field. So there's definitely something right here in this field that these animals are liking. So, but it's been really cool. Finally got to see the elk. So big old herd of them, and now we got even more deer. Now we just need to get to see our moose. Alright, there is our first pass of the day right beyond the lake. It is right up through there. Got a couple hikers already on trail heading up that direction, so, but man, this lake is beautiful. Alright, made it to the top of the pass. We got that valley with the 2 lakes behind us, and then we got a new valley ahead of us. So let's go see what beauty lies upon this pass. All right, just stopped at a water source there and ran into Jesse and Christina, my Canadian friends that I met a couple of days ago. I had gotten ahead of them and hadn't seen them for a while, but they passed me last night, and then I caught them coming up over that pass this morning. I was like, I think that might be them, and it was, because I just ran into them at that water source there. They're going to be pushing into the butterfly house today, so depending upon how these miles go, I don't know if I'm going to make that push or not. We are 1 mile from, there's a little road that cuts down to the butterfly house, so I could stop short and be at the butterfly house in a couple hours if I wanted to, but I wanted to go ahead and make the push to Monarch Pass so that I get that 10 miles, because there's a 10-mile gap between that road that shortcuts down to the butterfly house and Monarch Pass, and I don't want to miss any miles, because you guys know I'm a little bit of a purist when it comes to miles, but that's just me. You do hike your own hike, you know. But it was cool running back into Jesse and Christina, because the other night when we were pushing into 8 o'clock, that's when I had met them the very first time, and me and Jesse just struck off conversation, and it made that last like 3 or 4 miles of the hike that day just fly by, because we were just having good conversation and everything. So it was really good seeing them again, and hopefully I'll get to spend a little bit more time with them here on trail. Really cute couple that just got married, and this is their honeymoon, so kudos to them to taking on such a big adventure for a honeymoon. I tell you what, the trials and tribulations that they're going to go through out here to finish this thing is going to help them in their marriage. I can promise you that. So all right, we're going to just keep on driving here, see how far we get today. It says I did have a plan to stop short of the Monarch Pass, but if the day keeps going as well as it's going, we might make it there. We'll just kind of have to play it by ear. There's not as much open area walking today, which has been extremely nice, because that took a lot out of us yesterday, being in those big open areas. Oh, and you remember that spot where I told you Leo alerted to the moose? When Jesse and Christina came through there, they saw the moose, so they got to see him. So that was cool. He showed me the video of it, but we're still going to see our moose. I'm almost guaranteed to see one out here. All right, after just reevaluating my map, we're going to go ahead and push to the butterfly house tonight. It will be easier. I'll be there for the shuttle to Salida in the morning, and I thought it was 20 on the day, but I don't know what it is about the west. The west, when I use the maps on far out, I have to actually, like, you know, create the points to actually figure out what the exact mileage is of my day. And so I did that, and it only put us at 17.6. So that's a little bit more than we did yesterday, but there's no point in stopping 2-3 miles short. And you know, it's only 11 o'clock, and that's only 11 more miles already. So, and a lot of it's descent. There's going to be a little bit more ascent, but a lot of it is going down. So I think we're going to go ahead and just make the push, be at the butterfly house tonight. That way, instead of having a Nero, we'll get a 0 tomorrow. I do need to go back into Salida to pick up a few key items, and yeah, so new plan for the day. You got a little trail magic. This is the road to the butterfly house if you go down that direction 2 miles, or we're going to go ahead and finish the 10 miles. And that is Jesse and Christina that I've talked about, the cute Canadian couple that just got married. But Shane let us some trail magic, so we're going to take advantage. Oh, some sugary ice pops and Dr. Peppers. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, I think I'm going to go for a root beer. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a minute to drink this soda, and then we're going to keep pushing. Look, he completely closed up, so he looks like the bark. That's his camouflage. Did you see that? When he completely closes up, he looks exactly like the bark.
That's so cool.
We got some fresh raspberries right here by the cabin. These are the berries that I know I can eat. Leo sees me eating them. He's like, "What's that, Dad?" Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful view. Look at this. Wonder if this cabin's for sale. It's a little bit of a fixer-upper, but I think I can make it work. What do you think, babe? You want this little cabin by the river? I think we can make it happen. Not by the river, by the lake. Oh, look at that view on that side. Amazing. Whew. All right, what an amazing view. Right down there is the butterfly house. See the bigger buildings over here, and the butterfly house is on the left side of the street with the red roof. That's where we'll be heading tonight once we finish this climb up to Monarch Pass. So we're gonna make that happen first, and then we'll be at the butterfly house later. All right, we are, looks like starting the climb. It's gonna be about 1,000 foot of elevation between here and the top at 1.3 miles. So not gonna be much camera work going on, but I'm pretty sure the pass is somewhere up there. Can't quite see the path yet, but the passes kind of reveal themselves. Either you can see them from far off, or you can't see them because the switchbacks are so tight. So we'll see. All right, let's get this climb out of the way. Leo's laying in the creek right now. All right, guys, that was the top of that climb right there that we came up out of those lakes, and now we're heading down this trail, and then we're gonna go up over this ridge right here and see what's on the other side. Continue to skirt the side of that mountain. Now we can see the trail and where it goes. It's gonna be a lot of descent. So you can see it go down that range right over there, like that direction, over the top of that mountain. So, all right, I'm gonna push these last miles and get down to the butterfly house. I already texted Shane and said, hey, I'm gonna be down there 5:30 or 6 o'clock. Put me a mark on the board for one of those hiker burgers, so I don't have to worry about dinner tonight. I'm just gonna eat snacks the rest of the day. I'm gonna save this day's worth of food that I got in my bag for the hitch for the long haul into Lake City. So, ooh, look at that view. All right, just came over the last ridge here. Not the last ridge, but the trail goes over here and then back over there. I think I can see Monarch Pass. Little hut, like right in that crack right in there. Looks like that's where the paved road is. This is the ski part, right? So during the winter, those are all your ski runs, all your different ski runs here at Monarch Pass. So that's very cool to see from this long of a distance. But yeah, we're going to go to that hut over there, and then we're going to get hitched down the road. All right, made it to the ski lift area. Still got about 3.5 miles to go. This area is all under construction. Looks like they're building these slopes. Maybe they've never had them open yet. So there's a lot of heavy machinery, equipment, big old pillars and pylons being built like that. So not the prettiest thing in the world, but I'm sure they'll take good care of it when they're done. All right, we're gonna pass through this area and we'll be at the Monarch Pass soon. All right, we are on a 3-mile road walk down to the Monarch Pass. So nothing to see here, but I will update you guys when we get down there to the store. I think they have some food, that'll be nice. But I also got me a hiker burger waiting at the hostel tonight as well. But I haven't eaten lunch, so I wouldn't mind grabbing something here and eating that burger. I think I could double down today for sure. All right, let's get this road walk out of the way. I hate road walks, but it is what it is. Well, there's the road. After all that road walking, they put you back on trail for the last like 1.5 miles to get to the road. Still haven't seen the store yet though. It's weird. I swear there's a store at this intersection, so I guess we'll see in less than a mile. And hopefully, nice and easy hitch right down to the butterfly house where we'll get a full day's of rest. All right. I thought the trail went off that way, but now it's going off this way. Maybe that's why I can't see the road. Just when you think the trail's gonna go one way, it winds up going in a different direction. There it is, guys. There's the store. All right, we're gonna have to hitch down from, but they got some food and some cold drinks. So I'm heading there now. Look who I ran into. And then Steve up here at the pass. They're up here and they're gonna get a cabin for a couple of days. They're the ones, if you guys remember, saved Leo's shoe for me and then stuck it in the thing so that I could go grab it in Breckenridge. So they got ahead of me because of all the days that I've had taken off, but now we caught back up. Now I'm gonna be ahead of them because I'm only taking 1 day off and you guys are gonna take 2. So yeah, but everybody said thanks to you guys for helping with Leo's shoe. So, but we got to get Leo new shoes anyway, all the time. But all right, we're gonna finish eating this food and then I'm gonna go out here and get a hitch. Pickup truck, look, we can all get in the back. No, don't get in that lane. Pull over. All right, guys, we made it to the butterfly house. Successful hitch. So thankful for the what was his name, Len? Les. Thank you very much if you ever see this for picking some dirty hikers up and carrying us down here to the butterfly house. We are in the larva house today. The upstairs house is it's not full, but there's some nice beds down here, so I'm gonna go ahead and chill. And Jesse and Christina are down here as well. So I got all my packages to go through. We're going into town tomorrow. We're going to take a 0 since we got here early. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready. Shane is cooking up the burgers right now, so that's going to be dinner. Wrapping up chores here tonight and just going through my resupply box and everything for the next section. Making sure Leo's feet are taken care of. We're going to take a 0 tomorrow, head into Salida, so we'll see you guys tomorrow.